Hey guys, so I know it's been quite a while, and part of it is because I was waiting to get my hair cut, which I wasn't able to do. So that's going to be a little bit more time. And then, so I did my hair, but I didn't go through makeup or anything like that because I have a little bit of a situation going on right there. So I was, letting my facial hair grow out to kind of cover that up, and it doesn't really mix with doing makeup over it. So apologize for that. But for now, we're going to talk a little bit about Cabbage Patch Kids. I remember in the second grade, I was connected with a family called the Hallengers. So shout out to Angie, Amy, Robbie, and Barbara. And I remember that we got the preemies, and I believe that they had just come out, and we literally bought them from some woman from the inside of her house, which I thought was really interesting. And I think at the time they were about $50 each. And I don't remember, for some reason, the name Bronson Anton is sticking out to me. So I'm wondering if that was my original Cabbage Patch Kids original name. I know at the time I was obsessed with the name Billy. So I had mine renamed. And so when you got your Cabbage Patch Kid, they came with a little certificate, and you could actually change the name. And you would just mail it in. They would just send you a new certificate or whatever. So I don't know what happened to Billy, um, but he was a little cute little bald headed guy, and with a cute little outfit, and he had a little pacifier in his mouth. And I remember, I think in the third grade, we had a wedding for him and some other girls' Couch Kid at my after school program. Because I just made it was just, these outlandish things happened with Billy. And I remember at one point at some fair or something, we got him a Halloween costume and just lots of different outfits and stuff, because they were so big then. Um, but I remember they also had horses. I wanted one at some point, and I wanted a lot of these accessories, but never got them. And then I remember they had like pets called Kusas, and I got one. And I don't know if it came with the name Brownie or if again I renamed it, but that was a thing too. So again, don't know what happened to it. Um, but obviously years had passed. That was sometime probably like in the 80s or something. And then I remember in about 1997, 1998, when I was in Virginia and I was working at Toys R Us and I saw the movie Big Daddy. I then was super like, I wanted a child. And I was like, you know what? Let me get a Cabbage Patch Kid, since I was working at Toys R Us and they had a cute one then. I don't, to this day, I don't remember his name at all. I do have some pictures of him, and I was gonna spend the time and look for the picture so I can put him on this, but it's not even worth it. Again, I have no idea what happened to this poor child, but he was adorable as well. I don't remember what type of Cabbage Patch Kid he was, but he was little and he had a cute little outfit, and he had like a little spot of brown hair that was straight that would stick out. Um, but yeah, don't have him anymore either. So since my diagnosis with gastroparesis, it's 2017 now. I felt like I wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid again. So I've been shopping around. If you go to the stores, there's usually like one or two types, and I wanted a little boy. And I haven't seen a little boy until just recently, and I just didn't like his hair. So I went onto the Cabbage Patch Kids website to look on there, and I didn't see anything before, but for some reason I looked at it recently and noticed that there were just a bunch of them. And so I was like, this is the time. So I looked through and found, and it was like a big decision process because, they're just Cabbage Patch Kids, and you don't expect them to like photograph any way differently. And don't seem to be like there's that many, but it made a difference, like depending on the clothes and the look of them and the eyes. So apparently some of them photograph better than the others, and so I really just dwindled it down. And so this was the cutest guy there. So this is Peyton Ryan, and this is a little pajama outfit, and this is the name that he was given. Um, and he was about the same price as they were back when we first saw them. Maybe even a little bit more expensive. He didn't come in a box, they tell you right away. Um, but he's been so good, and I love him. He's adorable. But I did get the little birth certificate, so there's that. He's legit. I forget where the thing is. And then here's the information on the back, which I didn't even realize was there until just now. So that's super funny. And what's crazy is, like, I wish I was feeling better, so I could have gone to the actual hospital. Apparently, one of the things at the hospital is you can actually see them being born. So there's like a picture on there of the tree and stuff. And I guess one of the things is if you're there watching them get born, you can also name them too. So this is Peyton Ryan, and so we spend a lot of time together. I take them on errands when I know that I won't be getting out of the car, or I'll be getting out of the car for a short amount of time because I don't want anyone to take him either. And then we watch movies and play some video games and watch TV and stuff together. So that's my bit on Cabbage Patch Kids.